Today on One Man Garage, we got new rockers for the motor. Ooh, nice. Pontiac. Yes. So the other day we did a little rocker adjustment, valvetrain geometry. Ended up turning out to have a problem because basically I was trying to reuse my 9.4 push rods, which were with the old motor combo. It had 5.2 inch valves, and it turns out these heads have 5.1 inch valves and need a 9.3 push rod. So I bought push rods 9.3 because I was seeing the push rod way up in the hole here. But then when I got the 9.3 push rods, which I've laid them here and here so far, and mind you, this cylinder had the Lunati better rockers, and the rest of these red ones were my old Angus ones, but they're all supposed to be 1.5, obviously these are. But see, so this is where we're at. This is the right parts, 9.3 push rod and a 1.5 rocker, and the clearances are looking right everywhere in the hole and the guide and so forth. But something's going on with these Angus rockers. Like, these are adjusted, they're right up against the holes. Now that's still with the 9.4 push rod, but I swapped that out, and I'll show you. Like this one, see, it's right up against the casting. That's with the shorter push rod. That's with the longer push rod. We knew that was wrong. So I couldn't get any more of these Lunatis. They're all out and gone. So I needed a full set, because I think these old Red Angus ones are off. They must be less than 1.5 actual. They must be some 1.4 or less ratio, 1.3 to be moving it out that far. Something's crap. So I got some PRW stainless steel. I kind of wanted to get the smaller body without rubbing all this chunk gets rubbed on these aluminum ones. So these are 152, they say, ratio, but you can see by the clearance that they're 1.5 or 152, whatever. So that's going to get the push rods away from the wall. So I got to go pull everything off and go through the valves again with the new rockers and the new push rods all the way around. Then we should be ready to put the engine in the car, maybe this weekend or something. So that's what's going on here. Just a minutia that has to be right. You know, rocker geometry and all that stuff's got to be done right, especially when you're doing solid roller cam stuff. So yay, more money. So got all the old stuff off in a box. Save it for later, because these old heads on the other motor, I can use all these same parts and same cam and just get new lifters and use it on something down the road. Or I'll throw these red ones away, I'm not sure yet. But they kind of go together as a set with the other setup. Because the other heads I had long valves, stock was 5.09 and I had 5.21 Ram Air 4. That's why I had the longer push rods, because I had Ram Air 4 valves, so I had Ram Air 4 thick wall push rods. So anyways, got those laid in place, not adjusted yet. Looking good. Alright, well, I've gone around and set 16 thou cold lash with aluminum heads. That should make for a warm, expansive equivalent of a 22 thou spec hot lash. And if it's a little bit off, it'll be on the loose side, because they say 6 to 8 degrees swell. So if it's at 16, it'll be 22 or 23, so it won't be binding. That's the main thing. So those are locked down. Just need to do any spot checking and cleanliness. Clearances are looking okay. The way the roller rides, you know, across the middle on either side, you can sort of see the positioning, you know, center line changing once on the nose of the cam versus before, and I believe it's going to be good. I've already put studs sealed on the top valve cover bolts because they go into the intake port, so I still need to seal these two, and then, like I said, make sure all the old silicones out of the valve covers and spot clean anything I can see up here, dog hairs and silicone bits, and she'll be ready to put in, I think. It's on number 1 firing right now, so I know where I can stab the distributor. Got the old Morosos, vintage. So anyway, I think we're good to go.